talk about time management. With us having the challenge of this semester being online and it being home, it's easy to kind of get sidetracked. What kind of things do you do to stay organized when you're working from home?
For me, how I stay organized is I try and write stuff down on my little journal that I have, that I created with little tabs. And I'll give myself, let's say, an hour to write a page that I have going on for one of my classes. Or I make sure I write down I need to do the dishes or the chores or something like that, or laundry. Basically, I have a notebook and I write stuff down that helps and guides me throughout the day. What are your ways that you manage your time wisely?
I think, especially in this time, like being at home, to do like our classwork assignments and stuff, that would be a good thing for sure, that you want to get done while you're at home, because it's not just a regular break, like you're actually starting your online classes. So you still got to get serious about everything. You want to pass your classes regardless. So if I were to be a student, one of the things I would want to do is, when you're at home, sometimes you're going to get bored, you're going to get antsy, like to where you need to move around, but you also need to get your stuff done. So one of the things that I would do first is kind of look at my planner and see what assignments need to be done as soon as possible. Try to get those done. Give yourself time spaces, maybe for an hour. If you have to study for a bio test, study for an hour. And then for the next hour, maybe do a chore, something around the house that will keep you going. Like you can get up, walk around, and then set another hour for another exam or another assignment that you need to get done, just so that you study, but you're also getting that physical activity to move around. Because for some students, it can help you out to feel refreshed, whether it's going to the bathroom, taking a bathroom break, going to get a snack, drinking some water, it's kind of refreshing your mind. So that's one of the things that I would do as a student.
And so what I'm hearing is that it can't be haphazard. You know, you have your list, and there's nothing that feels better than checking something off a list that you've done. And for you, laying out a time schedule of when things should be done. So you can be a little more flexible with your time. You have your checklist that you must complete, but you have put yourself on a time schedule and gave specific items to do. And that's a great way to stay organized and to stay on top of your work. How do you know when work and when not to work?
Sometimes, I'm also a student as well, but sometimes I just need a break. My brain gets fried. So what I'll do is go for a workout, go for a walk, watch SVU or NCIS or something like that, you know? But I give myself some relaxing moments, as you would say, and try and just give my mind and my brain a little rest, because it is exhausting just going full speed ahead, you know?
Yeah, and I agree. As far as like determining when should I study or when should I stop studying, it's all a matter of when do you start feeling those symptoms of burnout. Like, because you want to study, but if you're studying for like 2 hours straight, you're gonna burn out. Your brain is gonna get fried. And when that happens, you're gonna feel like giving up, like, oh, I don't want to study anymore. I've studied already. I've studied enough.
I felt like that
Yeah.
a lot of times.
So you want to be sure to space it out. If you're gonna study for 2 hours, you make sure that there's like 15-minute to 10-minute breaks in between, because going all the way through those 2 hours is gonna really fry your brain and even your motivation to continue studying for other things or even doing assignments. So for me, burnout symptoms are a big flag to where, like, okay, you need to stop a little bit or make your pace a little bit slower. So yeah.
In one of our other videos on 5 tips, we talk about making sure that you get up at a regular time, have a regular sleep time, but also think about when you have the most energy. If you are a morning person, get to the hard stuff in the morning. If you're more of a nighttime person, get to the hard stuff in the nighttime. Little chunks of studying work so much better than trying to study all for 2 hours, 3 hours straight, as you had said. So lots of good tips lots of good information here. Please make sure you email us or hit us up on Twitter if you have any questions about how to organize your time. We'd love to help you with anything. Thanks.